In this video, we are going to do a lucky draw, all right, for our partners Playlist. All right, so this is an Instagram page. All right, it's got a whole bunch of comments, and a lot of these lucky draws, what they do is you're supposed to comment on it, and the winner will be chosen from here. Okay, so that sounds like something we can solve with a web browser. Right, I'm just gonna scroll up and down as I'm talking. I know it's very irritating. So yeah, what happens is that Instagram on the website doesn't show all the comments at once. You have to press this little plus button, right? You press this plus button, it will load a few more, and it loads in some random direction, very irritating, right? And then it loads, okay, it loads upwards, and then you need to scroll up, right? As you can see, this person right here has commented a lot of times, so she's definitely hoping to win, right? Or she's got a lot of friends. Okay, so I'm just going to keep pressing plus. Okay, so wow, pressing plus is very troublesome, right? I can see over here. Actually, I can't see over here. I know there are 600 over comments, all right? So I'm just going to refresh this page, and I'm going to do it in JavaScript. Okay, so in JavaScript, you're using Chrome. I recommend using Chrome or Edge or any of those Chrome-based browsers for a consistent experience. So what I'm going to do is we're going to, first things first, find this plus button right here, and then right-click or control-click if you're on a Mac, and choose inspect. Right, that brings up the web inspector, right? The Chrome inspector, very, very nice tool for web developers. And you can see over here, this one is a button. All right, this one is a button, and a button that can be clicked on. Right, when you choose it first, it'll be the span, which is this nice little circle inside here. We don't care about the circle. We want the button around it. We want to click the button, but we don't want to manually click the button about 50 times, right? We want to get JavaScript to do it for us. So what we will do is I'm going to head over to the console. Actually, no, first of all, I want to be able to select this button. So right click on this, copy JS path, right? Copy the JavaScript path. So if I go over to my console, if I paste it, all right, I got a button, right? And you know what I can do with a button? You can click on it. So I'm going to type dot click, open bracket, close bracket. And you can see it works, right? You can see more comments are showing up, right? So I can do this manually until everything shows up, right? It's not very, there's a shortcut, I can press up enter, up enter, up enter, up enter. Wow, very slow, very lazy. All right, but not bad. It's better than nothing. All right, so how do I know when I'm done? All right, here you can see as I click, right, you can see over here these UL, right, this unordered list item, right, each of these belongs to a person. Okay, so in theory, when I've loaded everything, I should have 600 over. All right, and this URL has a convenient class of, I guess it's randomly generated number and letter. It's called Mr. 508. I don't know what Mr. 508 sounds. It sounds very suspicious, but never mind. Right, in order to get all these things, you can use document.query selector all. All right, and then you say .Mr. 508. Right, because for classes it's .Mr. 508. If I do that, hey, check it out. I have 72 things. Okay, and you know what? I can if I run my click, then I check my query selector. Now I have 84 things. I know that it runs it loads 12 comments for me. Okay, so that's nice. All right. I can also do dot length. All right, dot length will actually tell me how long it is. So in theory, I can construct maybe a while loop, all right, and do a bit of a set timeout. Because if I'm not wrong, if I try and do this dot click, right, every time I do the dot click, the button disappears temporarily, right? So I can't actually keep running it over and over again. Okay. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click, right? Click, all right. And you know what I'm just going to like click and check documents dot query selector dot Mr. 508, right? Put a semicolon, dot length. Okay, so that every time I click at least, console query selector, there we go. Okay, so 144, 156. Okay, so this one very slow. I'm just going to do this many times. I could do a while loop, right? But I'm too impatient to do a while loop, right? Because you need to figure out like set timeout and stuff like that in order to wait a while that thing is loaded. And you know what? At some point you automate stuff. It's too much trouble. I already think this is slightly better than manually doing it. See, if I do too fast, you see that uncaught type error. Okay, so let's keep going. Right. Okay, so let's keep going. 420, 432. I know there are about 600 over. I just keep going until the length is about the same as before. Okay, so cannot go too fast. And also if I go too fast, I press up. I will select the wrong one. So query select all. Right, be very patient. Okay, 500 over already. Just need to do it about 10 more times. Just up enter. very fast, very relaxing. All right, let's keep going. You can see all these people who are hoping to win something. All right, good luck to them. Okay, and all right, 600. All right, I remember 600 something. But let's keep going. 600, 600, 624. Let's keep going. 629. Oh, that didn't give me 612 already. So presumably, if I do it again, all right. Oh, see, check it out. There's no such button. It's gone. If I go back to my elements, right? If I go back to my elements, it's gone. Right? There used to be a button. Yeah, there you go. Div role equals to button. And now there's literally nothing. There's just a menu item, and it's not clickable anymore. Okay, so I think we're done. We have all 629. My browser is incredibly slow and about to crash. But the good thing is I now have everything inside that's loaded inside my page here. So that's nice. Now I want to grab everything in an array, and let's clear the console a little bit. And let's say let comments equals to document dot query selector all document. Okay, so now if I look at comments, all right, there you go. I have 629 things. All right, and let's look at the first comment, comments square bracket 0. Right, and I can actually browse it. Right, so that's a nice thing about this inspector. You can treat it as each of these things is one. And what I really want is I just want to I want to generate a random number from 0 to 628. Okay, and then what I'm going to do after that is I'm going to try and just get the person's username out immediately. All right, so I'm going to just going to dig around until I find the username. All right, and there we go. Here's a href. All right. If I just get the href property of this A class, all right, which has these three things, I can probably just I can then declare a winner for playlist share. So let's try that. So comment square bracket 0 dot query selector, all right, and then dot. Let's look at this. I don't like the underscore one. Let's look at this one. QNELH, all right, dot href. There you go. All right, so that is the URL that we need. So last thing we need to do now, we just need to find a random winner, right? So disclaimer, this is not the actual random winner. This is just for my testing purposes. I'm so sorry if you are the random winner here and you are watching this and you're going, why wasn't it me? I am so sorry. Okay, but this is testing. Okay, so going to get a random winner. Random index equals to I probably want math.random, right, which gives me a random number between 0 and 1 times the comments.length. Okay, and I want to round it down, so math.floor. Okay, I'm not sure if that worked. Right, random. Okay, so that's 215. Okay, so I won't pull out who comments square bracket 215 is in case it makes anyone feel sad. Right, but that's it. All right, this is a fun and easy way of generating a winner out of your Instagram comments. Please join us next time for I have no idea, something else, I guess. Bye.